Ready to go live? You are live. You are live. Okay, we're live. Hello, everyone. Anyone and everyone. It's been a tumultuous day. Thought we would be celebrating a longer day in the spring, but I picked some different songs to sing. Just maybe a little bit more of a plea for peace, and in the light of what might have been an amazing historic day, great for one political party and sad for the other. It's turned into insurrection and stuff I'll say I don't agree with. So, a song for peace, if we might. Peace is a rolling sea, so full of mystery. I feel its harmony in ebb and crest. Peace is a work of art that moves the open heart. Peace is a place to start and final rest. Harmony of harmony, I hear you sing to me. Let it wash over me, let it begin. Harmony of harmony, unfolding melody, I am your instrument, let peace begin with me. Peace is a beacon bright that brings us inner sight, a radiating light, conquering fear. Peace is the wild bird's call, the painted leaves in fall. Peace is the health of all, I feel it here. Harmony of harmony, I hear you sing to me. Let it wash over me, let it begin. Harmony of harmony, unfolding melody, I am your instrument, let peace begin with me. Peace is a field of grain, neath sun and gentle rain. In nature's glad refrain of love begun, all beings' songs are sung as bells together rung. Peace speaks in every tongue, all songs are one. Harmony of harmony, I hear you sing to me. Let it wash over me, let it begin. Harmony of harmony, unfolding melody, Hello, folks. I see Dave and hello, Ann. And I'm going to just put this on here. Little commercial thing here. There. I might have called this not in longer day in light of what has happened today, but it's been a long day. The days are getting longer. It's amazing. Already by Christmas, the days are getting longer, and spring is coming. It's really a metaphor, I guess, for our American life right now. We've got some months of winter to go through, but spring is coming. Let me just check this thing here. So we thank you very much for if you can do a PayPal me donation or a Venmo donation, or there's a donation button on my website as well. I gotta move that button. And hey, I gotta show you something. I'm not sure how well this comes out on the video, but this is a plastic. It's a plastic sheet. And it's holding on with suction cups on the back, and then has this leg rest thing right here. This is called a guitar lift. Is it spelled with a Y? No, it's just L-I-F-T. Guitar lift. It's a German-made thing. I just discovered it. I absolutely love it. To hold the guitar up instead of the thing that I had been using for a long time. It's an A-shaped thing. It's called an A-frame. I've gotten two of them. I ordered another one. I have a steel string guitar right there that I'll use later. A little song for the spring. The breeze excites the branches with the sound of violins and rustles of percussion as the orchestra begins. The sun ascends its platform like conductor with baton, awakening the players, for the music must go on. Winter to spring, summer to fall, and may each of us experience a lifetime of it all. Summer to fall, and winter to spring, we are here to share the joy and sorrow all the seasons bring. All the seasons bring. The birds comprise the woodwinds, the great animals the brass, and higher partials flit between the flowers and the grass. In silent grace the water folk surrendered to their dance within their fluid theater, so as not to break the trance. Winter to spring, summer to fall, and may each of us experience a lifetime of it all. Summer to fall, and winter to spring, we are here to share the joy and sorrow all the seasons bring. All the seasons bring. From mud and water have we come to split the earth and sky, the plants and fish, the birds and bees, and lately you and I, to learn the dance of harmony and lessons all to share, with love and living circles rich with magic in the air. Winter to spring, summer to fall, and may each of us experience a lifetime of it all. summer to fall, and winter to spring. We are here to share the joy and sorrow all the seasons bring. All the seasons bring. Let me switch this. I can see, I can't quite read them from here, but hello, Dave. And anybody else? I'll read the comments later. Thank you for comments, and thank you for being here. And thanks if you can do it to make a donation. We much appreciate that. We live on those as we don't travel the country the way we used to. Amazing how only just a couple of days ago it seemed like, well, the virus is still upon us, but we have a vaccine coming. We can just behave ourselves and hold out, and we've got a new president. We've got, I just heard on the radio, you've heard it too, that election in Georgia, that might have been the historic thing that dominated the news, but we're overwhelmed by something else. And I had naively, I was walking the dog and I was getting ready for this concert, wasn't glued to the news, and well, at least no one got killed, but someone did get killed, and we're sorry for that. This is another song for peace, I guess. I would just as soon let some days go by without worrying about things I haven't done. And I would just as soon let some time go by without worrying about battles never won. I would just as soon let a woman or a man live in peace on the land, and before we would judge the way they live their lives, we'd be prepared to lend a hand. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead, if we will just release and let it be that way. I would just as soon let all wounds heal in time without worrying about who deserves the blame. And I would just as soon there'd be no heroes in wars. Though you win, you lose, it all turns out the same. I would prefer we'd find a compromise so nobody dies in a senseless fight over how to divide the earth or seas or skies. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead, if if we will just release and let it be that way. Let's do that chorus. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. Dream of peace. There's a dream of peace, not so far away. A force and a flow. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release, if we will just release and let it be that way. I would just as soon passing fashion's delight without binding us to all in life that's vain. And I would just as soon that passions be of love and not dominance and war for selfish gain. It would be enough for me, the fleeting beauty of the wild, that I might be beguiled without boundaries, without lies, that I could see with the eyes and the wisdom of a child. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. Where are those harmonics? I wrote that song a long time ago. That's what happens. Things end up a long time ago. Occurred to me to put this song in this concert too. Another prayer for peace, if we might. I am waiting in the silence. I am waiting for the dawn. I am often found in reverence, though from many sources drawn. It is not mine to fight for justice, for it will not be won this day. I am peace, and I am waiting for the lost to find their way. You'll not find me set in judgment of the vain or of the weak, but I rise to meet the weary with the solace that they seek. Still I have not fed the hungry, nor strewn wealth among the poor. I am peace and bring but mystery, and the patience to endure. I cannot save the suffering from their anger and their pain, only open doors of insight so the healing comes again. To the proud I am elusive, to the humble I am near. May the broken rise and look beyond the trappings of their fears. I am found among the seasons, autumn's death and spring's rebirth, as relentless their momentum as the turning of the earth. All are welcome in my presence, for only love can conquer hate. I am peace, and for the harvest I have planted and will wait. I'm going to switch guitars here. So, I've been playing this guitar with, I gotta get this thing back on here. Not sure why this is new. I got this plastic thing on the back of this guitar, also the guitar holder. If you can see it, I see it reflecting. Oh, it's great. It just holds the guitar solid, doesn't slip down your leg. Everybody, you should buy this thing. I get no commission. It's called a guitar lift. The only place in America, it's German, the only place I found it in America that's selling it. I just told a guy he works at Sweetwater, a big online music store. Said, you got to get these things. Guitar Strings Incorporated, or what is it? Strings and More Strings. It's in, it's Upper Michigan. Strings Online, or something. Is that what it is? They have it. You can ask me. You can text me or ask me. I'll give you the place to get it if you want one. And I get nothing for it. So we do thank you very much for the PayPal thing there, or the Venmo thing right there. If you could make a donation, that keeps us going. We just much appreciate that. This is one of my oldest songs that I still sing. With the Paul Winter Consort, we were going somewhere. Nancy Rumble, the oboist, and I were riding in a car, and she actually helped me with some of the words of the song. After that, we had a group called Radiance for a while, mostly instrumental, but I sang some songs. And I never did this song with that group, maybe because it was a rockier, and in that group we were not like that. But a little gospel flavor. I have no idea where this came from really, but when we got to this place we were going, and I put the words together and put together. That was, oh my God, it was 30 years ago, 1981. We'll take that out. That was what I just hit that note. I didn't mean to hit that note. Let's try that again. It's the longer road I choose, with so many good friends left behind. How do I tell them of the trials and the peace I find? I'm tossed between two beacons that are mine. One burns fiercely, but the other shines. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside. And from within, shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. You only go so far on youth, and faith is my second wind. And drawing on that sweet breath, I face the world again. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside. And from within, shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. Soft as the moon, strong as the sun, love and light dances within everyone. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside. And from within, shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside. And from within, shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. Well, just before all this stuff happened today, you probably know, you all watch PBS, right? And I listen to NPR all day long. And I used to just listen in the car. Everywhere I would go, I'd listen to NPR. Then it occurred to me, I could have it on at home. And I play it too much. James Durst, great friend that we lost too soon, wrote this song with John Fisher. Helped write this song. They wrote the song, and they had it. It was a little different. I changed it a bit because I didn't want it to be confrontational and say in the song, another damn fool. I took out that line on it. Anyway, I call the song What We Don't Need. We need more food for our hungry ones. It takes a lot of work to get the job done. We need a greater harvest by the tons and tons. What we don't need is any more guns. Well, we need education for our younger ones. It takes a lot of work to get the job done. We need safer schools for our daughters and our sons. What we don't need is any more guns. 'Cause any more guns is many more tears. We got enough guns for 1,000 years. When the smoke of the battle clears, how can another gun relieve our fears? Well, we need to clean the rivers of the pollution. It takes a lot of work to get the job done. People need to live where the river runs. What we don't need is any more guns. We must declare our independence from petroleum. Takes a lot of work to get the job done. Need to harness up the power of the water, wind, and sun. What we don't need is any more guns. 'Cause any more guns is many more tears. We got enough guns for 1,000 years. When the smoke of the battle clears, how can another gun relieve our fears? 'Cause guns don't hammer and guns don't saw. They don't build anything at all. They can't help a seed grow tall into the sky. They only make people bleed. They only make people die. With more guns we see violence increase. 100 deaths a day, how can we find peace? We can stop this here, we can stop this now. This loss of innocent life must cease. In our malls and theaters, churches and schools, let's make gun-free zones the rule. Save our children from wars and accidents too. The solutions are known and nothing new. 'Cause any more guns is many more tears. We got enough guns for 1,000 years. When the smoke of the battle clears, how can another gun relieve our fears? What we don't need, what we don't need, what we don't need is more to divide us. What we don't need is a climate of fear. What we don't need, more lies told to us. What we don't need, let's end this here. A lot of words in that song. Oh, these capos are an inexact science. How's that? Too far. May fears be calmed in the arms of loving kindness. May the turmoil of mistrust be laid to rest. May we find refuge in the shelter of forgiveness. One family across the disparate lands. Oh, grace, your power is in our hands. Oh, grace, you can help. Your power is in our hands. You sing that line again. Oh, grace, your power is in our hands. Above the fray, the compassionate word is spoken, forsaking anger for the healing hand of love. That on this watch the violent cycles might be broken. Calm and resolute, the final warrior stands. Oh, peace, your work is in our hands. Oh, peace, your work is in our hands. May we be guided by the conscience of community toward wisdom, the direction of our dreams. May the horizons of compassion touch infinity, ever mindful of all justice demands. Oh, humanity, your worth is in our hands. Oh, humanity, your worth is in our hands. Now to the world's uncertain fate, may we not be blinded, though to nature greater peril never known. May we by unrelenting science be reminded of sacred balances ecology commands. Oh, earth, your hope is in our hands. Oh, earth, your hope is in our hands. Oh, humanity, worth, your worth is in our hands. Oh, peace, your work is in our hands. Oh, grace, your power is in our hands. Oh, I got to put on my glasses for this. Too many words. A little philosophizing about the job of a singer-songwriter. So thank you for PayPal, and thank you for your contributions that'll keep us going here. And Venmo. And I have a brand new website, and you got to look at it. It's really pretty, and it's still jimscottmusic.com, and You can listen to all the music of all the albums. I've got a lot more choral music on there. And also there's the Earth and Spirit songbook and things like that I've made, other things I've done, books and choral music, a lot of, am I repeating myself? Choral, CDs, books. And we'd love to have you look at that. And we've created a Patreon page as well, which is, a Patreon page is a subscription page where if you subscribe, then you can just get everything for free. So if you are someone who likes my music enough, or my poetry enough, or my whatever else enough, and we're also going to put more guitar instructional videos there. We're just building, but it's there, and we certainly would appreciate subscribers already, as maybe even a little premature in the process, but I shouldn't say that. Already we're delighted to have support there. You can check out the Patreon page too. It's Patreon, and that's, all kinds of people are there, from journalists to composers to poets, other kinds of things, artistic creators. And what you do there, you make a monthly contribution and support that artist's work. So it's Patreon, and then it's /Jim Scott Music, and you'll find me. But if you just go to Patreon, search up anybody, you can support all kinds of people there. Okay. I did my job. If you're a little unsure now, I did my job. If I keep you up at night, I did my job. If you felt shots across the bow now, I did my job. If you laughed at the inside, well, the critic says it's worthless, but someone was moved to tears, and a mother sings it to her child for the next 100 years. I did my job. If I raised up expectations, I did my job. If I was in your face, I did my job. If there were uncomfortable revelations, I did my job. If I touched a private place, well, right there's the evidence that outrageous idea floats, 'cause the leader walked out offended while the seeker was taking notes. I did my job. If tonight my aim was better, I did my job. If I lit up the periphery, I did my job. If I polished my delivery, I did my job. If there's an article in the newsletter, mysterious prescription with dark secrets leaking out. Part of the cure's a story, all up to you what it's about. I did my job. If there was tension and release, I did my job. We confronted joy and sorrow, I did my job. If for a moment you felt peace, I did my job. If you remember some of this tomorrow, that was for the old folks. Between seductress melody and the deity of harmony, it should not be that easy for enigma to grow so clear to see. I did my job. If the devil was a dancer, I did my job. If we questioned what we knew, I did my job. If for the moment love was the answer, I did my job. If I got close to you, afflict the comfortable, that's what we gotta do. I thought some of these songs were shorter than some of my larger opuses, and I could put a couple more in there and not run into an hour. I'm glad that's still working. This is one of those parting wishes. It comes in a story, the larger story I wrote. I'll spare you the story. It's just it's wishes for parting wishes, and then there's another song with parting wishes after that. So don't part. I will follow you with sunlit migrating clouds that fly with the wind, nearly calling aloud, and through the watchful night that embraces where you are, I will be your sky of stars, and I will shelter you. 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 I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Safe harbor I will make you under shimmering angel wings, an arbor of cirrus imaginings, and with the soaring rainbow overhead, I will cast a silken canopy above your bed, and I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you when you're all alone. I will shelter you when the way is dark. I will shelter you when the night is long. I will shelter you when the world is cold. I will shelter you when you need a friend. I will shelter you when you don't know where to turn. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Know that I will shelter you. Getting a cramp in my finger there. Well, let's see. Thank you so much for being here. Next week, I want to tell you, I have my great friend Stan Strickland will be here playing multi-woodwinds and maybe singing too if we coerce him. And we'll be celebrating Martin Luther King's birthday coming the next week. It's called The Dream Is Still Alive. I got a song called The Dream Is Still Alive. And and it is still alive. And we're going to keep doing this on Wednesday nights. We thank you so much for coming. We'll all go check the news. Thank you for being here and not on 24-hour news cycle right now while we see what's unfolding for our democracy. Wow, I got to just stretch that finger some more. It's wanting to cramp up. Could that be a sign I haven't practiced enough? Oh boy. We'll just take a breath and stretch that up. My daughter's shaking her head at me. Louisa's right behind the screen doing something else, of course, but she's tolerating all this music. Thank you for being here, honey. Can't get my finger to let go. Well, I don't mean let go. Let go. But it's real cold here. We walked the dog and held the leash and did all that. Okay. Thank you, everybody. We love you. Be good to each other. Here's the last, a second goodbye, third goodbye. My wish for you, as now we part, is for greater peace to fill your heart with dreams as vast as starry space. So hurt and anger know no place. May truth be shared and wounds be healed, and joy for living be revealed. Through every fate and circumstance, may hope lead weary steps to dance, and may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. Be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles in the night. Ever dancing circles in the night. Ever dancing circles in the night. Thank you, everyone. Do friend me on Facebook. If you would subscribe, that's like friending on YouTube. That helps a lot because I need a few more subscribers, and then I would actually get paid for the ads that are on there. So thanks for doing that. And check out the website. Thank you very much. We love you. Have a good night. I can't even get to the thing that says shut it off. There it goes. Good night, everyone.